Hi guys, yesterday we discussed about the algorithm Siebel-Eratosthenes, but today I'm gonna write the code for the same. So yesterday we also talked about these two optimizations, that from which point we should start marking multiples of a prime number as false, and after observing for a while we have observed that we should start marking process from I into I. And the second optimization was that up to what point we should check for prime numbers, and it came out to be root n. Because after root n the repetition work was happening, so we want to avoid that. Now we are going to apply these two optimizations in our code. Let me quickly write the code for the same algorithm. So this is the problem statement. You're given an integer n. You need to find all the prime numbers less than or equal to n, and this is the constraint. Constraint is n greater than or equals to 1, less than or equals to 10 raised to the power 6. Here I am receiving n as input. After doing that, I am calling this function Siebel-Eratosthenes, which will receive this integer n. Now the first step we discussed is we need to create a Siebel size n plus 1 because n is also inclusive, so we need nth index. I am naming it as is prime. After creating the Siebel size n plus 1, we need to mark all the numbers as true. Is prime I equals true. Now since 1 and 0 are not prime numbers, we need to mark them as false, because false indicates that the number is not a prime number and true indicates that the number is a prime number. After doing this step, I'm going to apply those two optimizations. The first optimization is that up to what point we should check for prime numbers, and we'll do that from 2 till root n. After doing that, we need to mark all the multiples of a prime number as false. So we'll do that by checking if is prime I equal true. This second loop is all about the second optimization, in which we'll start marking process from I into I, j less than or equals to n, and j will be incremented by I steps. Is prime j equals false. Now when we'll come out of this for loop, we'll have our prime numbers. So let's print the prime numbers. If is prime I equals to cout I. Alright, now this is the final code. Let's quickly check it. Let's say n equals to 10. Expected output should be 2, 3, 5, 7. It is working. Let's test for n equals to 30. It is working fine. So this is all about Siebel-Eratosthenes. The time complexity of this algorithm is big O of n into log of log n. Yeah, so that's it for today. Goodbye. Take care.